And I'm Mary Vinipol. I'm the project director for the Wisconsin Housing Ministry Partnership.
So we're in Spooner, Wisconsin today, and this is open house for...
This is a dedication of Lorraine Glassing Villa. It's a new 8-unit apartment building for the disabled. And it's a project of the Wisconsin Housing Ministry Partnership, which is a partnership with the Wisconsin Council of Churches, the Northwest Synod of the ELCA, the United Church of Christ, and the United Methodist Church, and Impact 7.
Housing, this type of housing is very important for our communities, and could you just explain that a little bit?
Well, there's just a huge need for housing that's accessible. This building is 100% accessible for wheelchairs. We have the opened cupboards underneath the bathroom sinks, the kitchen areas. We have the lower window so an individual in a wheelchair can see out a little bit better. Higher receptacles on the wall for the electrical, just the turn radiuses in the bathroom. So it allows them to live independently, where many times in another setting they would have to have more assistance, and when they have the accessible apartment, then they're able to live independently many times.
And how many residents will live here?
Well, there's a total of 8 apartments here. The majority of them are usually individuals, but we do have 2- and 3-bedroom units. Some of them may be families. So at any time we may be anywhere from 10 to 16 individuals.
Okay, how many staff will be working here?
We have one part-time maintenance person that works here and is from the community, and then it's managed by Impact 7's Property Management Division. We have 5 people in that division out of our Elmina office, and also we have a service coordinator that works with the residents to line them up with any supportive services that they may need.
Do you have like medical staff or anybody like that who's here during the day, or this is just strictly housing?
It's strictly housing, and while Impact 7 provides the facility and the building, and then our service coordinator then does that coordination between the supportive services, such as Indian Health Home Care, or the different services that are provided that they may need, whether it just be Meals on Wheels or medical services or whatever they might need.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to take a tour of your facility. I'll take some photos and videotape it.
Sounds very
good.
good.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
So, your name is?
I'm Greta Latin.
Okay, so you're giving me a tour of the
Yes.
new facility here. Okay, following you.
Okay.
United States sometimes but otherwise they're like a has camp, which is something from Canada.
Okay. This is our 1-bedroom unit.
Okay, 1 bedroom. So,
Yep.
you want to talk about the amenities here? You have a range.
Yep. There's a range, refrigerator, microwave, and then the cabinets. To make it accessible, more accessible. There's no cabinets under here.
Okay, so
The cabinets are a little lower.
So you can pull up a wheelchair right up to that sink.
Correct.
That's
And they're
purposely
lower.
designed that.
And they're a lot lower than in most regular,
All right.
And the wall outlets are higher.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see a plug in there.
Oh yeah.
They're a lot higher than in,
And why is that important for them to be higher?
to make it more accessible, so that it's a fully accessible unit.
Somebody in a
For
wheelchair.
handicap
could-
or disabled, yep.
Okay. All right. What else we have?
Then
So I can walk out of the house and walk around.
this would be the bathroom. It has
Oh, wow.
a walk-in shower
Oh, look at this.
and grab bars.
Walk-in shower.
Yep. And again, the cabinet is, the sink top is lower.
Wow, this really is handicapped accessible. Look at that.
Yeah.
The grab bars all around the shower.
And there's emergency cords in case
Okay.
those are needed. This is the bedroom.
Okay.
You can see how much lower the
Oh,
are.
right,
The
right. Can you
closet.
stand, just give me a perspective? Just.
Yep.
Oh, right. So, a normal, or maybe more of a normal apartment, this bar would be way up here.
Yep. Way
in
up. Yep. Way up
another
higher.
foot and a half. So,
Yep.
oh, neat. So
So
that's.
that's to help make it more accessible as well. The doorways are wider.
Oh, right, right. Is this a specialized door or something?
It just has this, an extra coating on it to help with, you know, if a wheelchair were to bump into it, it doesn't.
Oh, right, right,
It
right.
helps protect the door.
Okay.
What's the unit on the wall? Is that air conditioning?
That's the air, yeah. And the air controls are great. You know, they can operate their control here, and then and the air here it is. I was looking for it. It's here.
What is this?
That's for the
Oh, the air conditioning. Oh, okay. Oh, neat. And then,
that's to be buzzed in. So you know, if someone's at the front, they can, you know, try your apartment so you can be let in.
Unlock the door for them.
Yes.
so this is very handicap accessible. You can.
Yes. And
Amazing, huh?
these are, I mean, even these are so much lower than they would be like it, you know, in your normal
Right.
home, you know.
Right. So they also have a large storage unit. I think.
Yep.
So,
And Gary's got
Mr. Mackey.
And there's the laundry.
Oh, laundry.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
a laundry room in here.
All right. Is there anything? Is this just a typical laundry room?
Yeah,
much,
the
okay.
front load washers to make it easier for the residents. Front load
Okay.
washer dryer. We have a table there for them.
Okay.
On the apartments and the, you know, all of the rooms are marked with
Braille.
writing
Oh,
and
that's
Braille. This is the community room.
Okay, community room. Anything you want to unique here about this?
We've done a lot of housing with them.
Oh.
So that impacts
Right.
stuff, anything on the summer.
So this is nice. You have anything you want to say about this, or?
It's just a nice little room for the residents to get together, and they can watch TV or have little cookouts.
2,700 roughly.
That's really
Have little
nice.
get-togethers.
I haven't
There's the
seen
mayor.
the final numbers for the last census, but it's, I want to take this opportunity, I want to thank you for inviting me here today. I'm very delighted to be here and welcome this facility on behalf of the city of Spooner. You know, it's oftentimes we find that our citizens living with disabilities sometimes find it hard to get along in the communities where they live or whatever, just because of facilities. So as your name would imply, Impact 7 certainly has a positive impact, and it's on the many communities that you just referred to, and especially here in Spooner. So we're delighted that you're here. We welcome you to our community, and we certainly hope that we can work closely with you and any things that are appropriate that we can help out. We're certainly willing to do that. So you didn't come to listen to me talk, so I'm going to thank you very much for attending, and look forward to associating with you.
I'm going to wear two hats today. First one is as a board member of Washburn County Board of Supervisors. I wish to welcome Impact 7 to our county. We have, like she mentioned, I've worked quite closely with her and Mike for a number of years, and it's been a very good relationship. I had nothing ever bad to say about Impact 7. As the foundation for rural housing, we talk about partnerships, and I think we're forming partnerships in many different ways today. Nobody can do it by themselves. Nobody can do it alone. I think it's very important that partnerships are developed. We deal with a certain type of clientele. Sometimes we cross paths that we can help each other out. From Char Thompson, our director, I wish to say again, welcome to the city of Spooner, welcome to Washburn County, welcome to Wisconsin. Thank you.
To present this plaque to Lorraine Glassing. And what we've done since Impact 7 has been involved in housing since 1970, but since 1985, we've chosen to recognize Wisconsin citizens who have contributed greatly to the socioeconomic improvement of the state of Wisconsin. We certainly feel, Gaylord Nelson was our first honoree. We certainly feel that Lorraine is most deserving of all of this. And now we've named probably about 50 units after honorees, and so we're very happy to make this the 51st or whatever it is, Lorraine. I'm not a good statistician. So on behalf of everyone, please accept this.
Well, thank you. This is quite an honor, which I didn't expect.
Well, you don't have to give a little speech, unfortunately.
Well, I have to say this is a very nice place. When I drove up to it, it's very, very nice. So it is an honor to be represented by this building. And working with Impact 7 for 18 years, I know how much work and effort goes into one of these projects. And so I think that your Impact 7 and the staff is to be very much recommended too before all this work, because you've done it in many communities around the state. So I think you should be on.
So you are Lorraine Glassing,
Yeah.
and this villa is named. How does that feel to have a building named after you? That's quite an honor.
It's quite an honor, yes.
Are you from? Where are you from?
My husband was born in Baronet, so that's the name Glassing,
So
which is also Blessing. They're both
okay.
Glassing.
Are you from this area, or?
I'm from out west.
Out west. Well, your name will forever be connected with Spooner now.
Yes.
Look at that. So what do you think of this honor, anyway?
Oh, I'm really pleased.
Yeah.
I worked with Impact 7 for a long time, so it's nice to have some remember it. For 18 years, yeah.
Oh.
So it's nice to have a...
that they were able to do this.
Yes, it's nice that they did this for me. I really appreciate that.
So have you worked on projects like this?
I was in the accounting department, but yes, I had to do with a lot of keeping track of all the numbers and keeping the money available for them to use and things like that.